Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back at the Forgotten Heritage Home in the luxury expansion for House Flipper. In the last episode we did this suite of rooms for the teenage boy of the family. Aren't they really lucky? They get their own ensuite bathroom and walk-in closet. Wow, so lucky. Very few teenagers get that. So it was a nautical inspired theme for the lads' room. There we go. So we've got two suites of rooms left to complete this house. One is for the mother, Beatrice, who's very artistic, and then the second one is for the daughter, and we haven't been told what the daughter's into yet. Beautiful chandeliers and things. So this is the grand walkway at the top of the stairs here. So as you can see, the boy is at this side of the house and then his mum and his sister are going to be at this side, so it's got a little bit of distance from all that femininity. So I think this is the master suite for mum then. I don't think we're going to be able to save an awful lot. Now let's check if the balcony, so mum gets a private balcony, and we're not being asked to add anything to the balcony. These doors definitely need to be replaced. Lovely views from out there though. Now, let's start cleaning, shall we? That's the obvious place to start. So we've got broken glass because the windows are cracked. Sadly, I don't think even the renovation can save the bed. But there is a furniture renovation, two pieces of furniture renovation for this room. I don't think the bed's salvageable though. That plant is definitely not salvageable, so what have we got here? Ah, that's a renovate, so the dressing table is the renovate. So it's probably the dressing table and the stool that goes with it as the renovate projects there. So let's have a little bit of a clean. There's still some more trash to deal with. Another painting to save. That's a winter one this time. So once we start cleaning the walls, look, the wallpaper doesn't look too bad. Are we going to be able to salvage that? Maybe. She's a bit of a romantic at heart, is old Beatrice, so I suppose that salvaging the wallpaper that Grandma had might be one of the things that she'd like to do. Right, so the two little sconces are to go. Sliding door robin, that's the two to the balcony, isn't it? One of them's broken. Tulip chandelier. Internal door, Weru, ebony 3. 1, 2, 3. Clifford nightstand 2. Clifford high chest of drawers. That's this one. And the bed. Yeah, did think the bed. Ah, that's where the little piece of trash was left. Right. So she's keeping the painting, and we're going to try and renovate the dressing table and the stool that came with it. So let's take a look at what Beatrice has to say. The dressing table is such intimate furniture. Day after day Grandma sat here and looked at her reflection. When I look in the mirror, I wonder if I look like her. See, she's very romantic, isn't she? So let's start the sanding process. There's quite a few pieces to this one, so it's going to take us a little while. Now, what colour? I don't really want to paint it. I like to keep the wood. So I think the better's not a bad colour, is it? It's quite a traditional furniture colour. Though there was a little bit of painted scroll work perhaps on the outside. We can't recreate that though once we try and renovate. Yeah, so there's like a little bit of painting top and bottom. Or is that supposed to be a stain? It kind of looked like almost like a little bit of gold filigree leaf work or something, but it's probably meant to be a stain. So we'll just keep working our way through this job. Make our client very happy. Oh, it's made a big difference to it already, look. Take out the mirror thing, right. Oh yes, glass has been replaced, okay. Can we, right, we can sand this piece from up here. Okay. So we'll do it from this low angle and then we'll try and scroll up a little bit once we've got what we count that. Oh, flip it all the way to the bottom, not to the top. Okay. If I flip again, do I get the top? Let's finish this bit off here. And the legs are going to be separate, aren't they? Yeah. Yep, they're listed as separate. See what I mean? It kind of looks like it's coloured paintwork at the top, doesn't it? There, that's the top side that I thought that it would flip to. Getting on the little angles. Right, how are we doing? 69%, so what does it... Oh wait, is there a back side to it? Do we have to... Can we go up? Yes! That's a big expanse of wood, isn't it? Right, now we can start with the staining again. And again I'm going to keep it all the same colour. That's a large expanse of wood to varnish up, isn't it? We're getting through quite a large area relatively quickly though this way. Just do everything that we can reach from this angle before we flip it over. That looks so much better. Huge improvement. Quite satisfying actually to see the transformation, isn't it? I really like that. I do hope they add that as a permanent feature at some point. Ah yes, much nicer. So that's most of the big pieces done now, so it's the little details that we're left with now, isn't it? So it's the two little drawer sections on the front there, and then the legs, yeah. So we're a long way through this job. This is really cool. And the other one. Quick little stain on this, and then we've just got the legs left. Ooh, let me click it, thank you. Alright, so the legs. Can I click it from this angle, or do I need... Oh, no, that's not letting me... Can I click? Yeah, there we go, we can click that. Rotate a little bit, and then let's have a go at the other legs from this angle. Because you can often get away with not going around every single leg if you look at it from the angles. There you go, see. And go to the next one, rotate, do the same again. So A and D to go left and right on the different legs. There you go, see, I only had to go to 2 there to progress it far enough to be able to start staining them, rather than having to go to all of the 6 legs individually. And rotate a little bit, and a little bit more from a different angle. There we go, all completed, beautiful. So that's the dressing table, so we need to do the stool that goes with it, I think, so. Yeah, lovely. That looks really nice, doesn't it? It looks like a brand new piece of furniture again now. So, just the leg and the seat. So, the stool is from the same vanity set. Sets are so nice, two pieces perfectly matching with each other, like a little furniture family. Right, and from the bottom, let's make sure we get around all the little edges. Now we need to give it a good clean. Go around the edges and then flip it. Much better already. Now, what shall we do? I don't want to paint it, I want to stain it, I think. Brazilian coffee or red velvet? Let's go red velvet. We've used the red in quite a few places in the house, haven't we? And it's a little splash of colour. I'll go around the edge there, and around the edge there. Oh, yeah, we're done. Okay, I was just going to flip it and it said we're done. Right, so we want to do the legs now. So let's start sanding from one angle and see how much we can get done. See, we're already over 50%. That's good. Should be done quick. A little bits on the leg, on the base. $87. Oh. Wait, that looks like we've done, but it's still saying 80 something%. Well, there isn't anything else to sand. Let's just run the sander everywhere that we can see. We seem to be stuck at 89%. Oh. There is no more wood to sand, I tell you. There is no more wood to sand. Oh, 91? Oh, what did we get 91 off? 93? I honestly feel like we've been everywhere, so we're only at 93%, so what are we missing? I'm just going to run the sander over absolutely everything again, because I am honestly not seeing where the other 7% is supposed to come from. $94. Okay, what do you think I've missed? I've not missed the ends of the feet. We've not missed anything on the base by the looks of it, and I don't see anywhere on the legs that... Ooh, is there a little fault with this then? Honestly, do you guys see what I'm missing? Because I honestly don't see what I haven't sanded. And we are definitely stuck at 94%. So maybe if it's from the lower angle, maybe I've missed a little nook somewhere. 95, okay. It's gone up 1%, but I didn't actually see anywhere. Right, I'm just going to try and go from this lower angle around all the curvy bits and see if there's anything we've missed. I'm starting to feel like there's a little fault with the stool. I honestly don't think there's anywhere that I haven't sanded, so this is a little odd to me. Because I can't flip it anywhere, because the top stool seat and there's no button for flipping, and we've gone from low angles and high angles. Did it miscount while we were sanding it? I think maybe I should restart the section again. Because it's not moved from 9. I mean, we did manage to sneak it all the way up to 95, but it isn't going up again anymore. Oh no, that's a shame. No, I really don't see why it's not. Maybe it miscounted as we did the job? Yes, I've gone around at every angle that I can think of and run it up and down again. we're not making progress, so let's cancel it and try it again, in case it miscalculated somewhere and missed a little bit. So we'll give it one more go and see where we get to this time, and then we'll know if it miscalculated the first time or if there is maybe a little bit of a fault with the renovation job itself. Right, so we're already back to 89%, which is kind of where we semi-stuck the first time, and then we managed to sneak it up to 95, didn't we? But yeah, again, it's not going up. Oh no, I hope it's not a little fault. As if there is a fault, then if there's another one of those 100% achievements, we won't be able to get that one at the moment. We'll have to wait for a hotfix to go in. Right, 92. And already I've not really seen anything that we haven't sanded. A lot of the other jobs earlier have been completing before it even looked like we'd finished them, but this one, it looks like we finished it and we're stuck. So this time we're only at 93%, we got to 95 before. And I honestly don't see anywhere that hasn't already been sanded, so I'm not quite sure what's not calculated right there. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a fault with the stool. Oh, that's a shame. Everything's worked so well so far. See, this time I'm only getting to 94%. Last time we did manage to get to 95. I think it's time to move on. I think there is potentially a little problem. I'll have to go and investigate on the comment section, see if everybody else is having a problem with that, but I don't see any way to actually complete this. Right, so this is the last go. This is the last attempt. If this one doesn't work, we will move on, because I don't want to be here for hours trying to make something work if it's faulty. So I do feel a little bit disappointed because everything else has worked so beautifully, and this is going to be a little bit that we can't complete on the job, and it's not through any fault of our own, it's just not quite working. Yeah, so this time I've tried to sand it in a slightly different pattern, just in case it is something weird with the calculator. But again, we're at 94% again. Yeah, I'm afraid I have to conclude that it's broken. And we just are not going to get 100% on this particular job. I'm just hoping there isn't an achievement this time for the 100%ing, because that would make me really sad, because it's not my fault that I didn't complete it. Okie doke. Yeah, I think it's time to move on. Otherwise we're not going to get any of this suite renovated, are we? In fact, we might not get to do all of it now already, because we've been doing this for quite a long time now. Okay, sorry, can't renovate your stool, Beatrice. There's something wrong with it. Well, at least we did half of it. Okay, let's go. Couldn't do the legs, that's a shame. But there we go. Best job we could do for you. Right. Let's see, what shall we do? Shall we keep cleaning, or shall we start doing this room? Let's start with the flooring. So she's going for quite a light flooring in this room then. Light and airy feel to the place. Yep, Right, let's do the edges where the doors are. Then we're keeping the wallpaper. Yeah, I thought she would. Right, so let's start with some furniture then. So the biggest piece is always the bed. It's one of those similar wooden, huge headboards, the lignum bed. And I kind of like the green actually. I mean, she's got purple and green on the walls. It's purple flowers with green petals and things. I kind of do like the green. It's quite feminine, it's quite pretty. We might stay with that actually. Or should we go, oh, should we go pink? She's very romantic, isn't she? Maybe we go pink. Oh yes, I quite like that. Right, can we put, oh, right. So if we put that where the painting is, we're going to have to move the painting because I think the big headboard, yeah, the big headboard hides the painting. Right, so where do we... Why don't we put the painting in the corner? Because it just won't fit above it. And then the lignum light coloured poof. Should we put that at the base of the bed? So we're going to go for the romantic pink, yeah? Maybe we'll pop that here, yeah? Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks nice and romantic. There, that suits the sort of person we think she is. Right, and then the lignum, so it's all going to be the lignum stuff. So the nightstand. So we've got the Brazil nut colour as the wood that we're using throughout, and then we're using the pinks to kind of match the pinky purple wallpaper and her romantic soul that Beatrice is. Now Beatrice is very romantic. Let's go sticking with the romantic colours. The second one at the side, just like so. Yeah, good position, yeah. It's sort of an ivy plant. White and light grey maybe? Could have gone for green I suppose, but don't want to overpower too many colours. Yeah, maybe like that, yeah. Let's see, a mirror near the dressing table? Yeah, near the dressing table I think. Bowler chandelier in the gold for the accents on the doorknobs and things. Sliding doors to replace on the access to the balcony. And we want two of those, a nice big amount of light. Which way around? Is that the right way around? I think that might be the right way around. 1 and 2. Move across around the bed to fit that in. Oh. Oop. We nearly had the position there. Back a little bit. Oh, that's it, there. Lovely. And just the doors. Got the internal doors in the Weru white. Very traditional doors. And we want to put those in all of the door frames, I think. And then the only thing that we couldn't do is the stool renovation, and that's not our fault, it's just broken. So we'll come back and do the rest in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy game!